Blessing.
Yes, definitely a blessing by the grace of the Most High. We have 2 wonderful sons, and by the way, that 23 years was not easy. And she'll tell you that too. We've been through a lot together, but thankfully, we were able to get through it and still moving forward. And so I regard the black family as absolutely essential. We have to reconstruct the black family in order to move forward. Because what we're experiencing now is generational trauma from the fracture to the point where, you have entire communities of black children who don't know anybody black that's married. That's deeply problematic. You have entire communities of black children who don't know what a father is, who don't have a father, don't know anybody.
Before you continue, can you kind of just briefly hit on inside this question? You said communities. I view what we're currently in as more of neighborhoods in the standpoint. So can you kind of give a better definition or understanding of the difference between a neighborhood and a community?
Sure. Well, yeah, I was using community in the generic sense. I know Dr. Claude Anderson makes a distinction between a neighborhood and a community. A neighborhood is just a group of people who live in the same area, but a community is a group of people who are economically, culturally, and politically invested in it. They control the happenings in that space. So that's a community, but a neighborhood is just a group of people who live together. So I was using community just generically, not according to that definition. So I'm glad that you made that distinction. So yeah, we have a lot of neighborhoods, but we're lacking in community. That's one of the reasons why I'm so excited to be here at the Black Dot bookstore, because this is community.
Give thanks.
This is a gathering place. This is sacred space. Next door, we got Green Love Kitchen, where you can get healthy food and so forth. What's really interesting about this space that we're in right now is that in the 90s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, there were black bookstores in black communities or neighborhoods all over the country. We had hundreds of black bookstores. Well, now they're few and far between. So many of them went out of business for a couple of reasons. Lack of support, but also because so many things started going online. But these were not just bookstores, these were sacred spaces where the community came together. And we'd have conversations like this. You might be standing at the bookshelf and you might see me and another brother talking, and then you join in, and it was just, the energy and the place was somewhere where you know that your spirit and your culture would be fed. That was what happened to me with UB and US Books and things in Hampton. Whenever I went over there, I always felt excited because I knew I was going to experience something. I was going to see somebody, hear a conversation. There might be a book talk going on. But those things don't happen as much anymore. I understand one of our scholars, Mark Lamont Hill, just opened up a new space in Philly.
Yeah, I see.
So these are places that we must support, with our dollars.
Yeah, and just kind of bring back the question, so my overview of what was talked about. So it was infiltration of Africa itself. So it went from the transition from the motherland, and then on top of that we had a collision or more implications with Willie Lynch that even causes division between the relationship to even extend even further. So that's why I kind of took away from the question, because I didn't know prior about the dynasties. That's stuff that's still unknown to me. I only know about Willie Lynch currently, but so it's basically been set up way before then to make sure that.
Yeah, and just so you know, there have been studies that show that the Willie Lynch letter was a fabrication, so it didn't actually happen. However, there's some very helpful tools in that letter for helping us to see why it was written, to illuminate people's understanding of what was written.